All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Don't honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth in word, sincerity, and in deed. All right, hey, we are the Great Millstone Chicago branch. All right, we have a special guest. We got the big bro. Go ahead, let him know.
Hey, Brother Mark.
Brother Ramak from Miami, you know, the big bro, you know, heavy hitter out here, man, you know. And yeah, we just wanted to go into some prophecy of things of what's going on as far as current events and world news that you don't get, you know, on your fake news networks, CNN, Fox News, Mox News, all right, the fluff that they show you here in America. All right, what's really going on? There's whole bank runs in China going on right now. All right, for anyone that doesn't know what a bank run is, it's when a whole bunch of citizens go to a bank and withdraw all of their money at one time. All right, now upon doing this, that would cause what? That particular bank to fail. It would cause that bank to collapse. Because guess what? The banks that hold your money, they don't have all that money in the bank. If every American was to go to their bank right now and withdraw their money, the entire global economy would collapse overnight. All right? And what the Chinese, they're gaining wind of this because they don't have confidence in their current government. They don't have confidence in their current economic system that's set up right now. So what? They see their money's being stolen. They see they're being overtaxed. So what? They're like, fuck this. This bank is getting ready to go under. We're going to get all our money out. We're going to get all our assets out. All right? And it's causing an uproar, you know?
Brother. I'm going to start off with this 2nd Ezra 16:1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Okay? How it said there, woe be unto Babylon and Asia, man. All right? Hey, these are, you know, Babylon is talking about here in America, and Asia is talking about where? Out there in mainly China, all right? But hey, that whole area, man, out there in the east, man. Okay? Hey, a lot of destruction's coming to those Moabites. Because it even talks about that, I think it's Jeremiah, man, about the pride of Moab. Yeah. All right? Okay? You know? Hey, Moab's got a lot of pride, man. They really think that they're going to be the next superpower. Hey, but the Lord's got something planned for them, man. And they're going through a lot of distresses right now. Okay? And I got...
Especially with the bank run and everything, man. Because, hey, they saying they went to the ATM. Hey, there wasn't no cash coming out there. Out the ATM now, man. And more, hey, this is nothing new, because this happened back in, 1936, when they had a bank run in New York, that when Pastor Tahad just did a video about it, man, and then it also, it happened, in 1964, man. It's going to happen more and more, man. Hey, it happened in Venezuela, man, when they upped the, when they put sanctions on that country, man, and people, trying to go to the ATM, they didn't have no money, man, to survive. So wait till those things happen here, man.
This is 2nd Ezra 9. I'm going to start at 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be sea, earthquakes, and uprisings, uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, hey, so we measure the time diligently. We're constantly paying attention to, what's going on in current events. All right, you know, we watch these news video clips, read articles. We also pay attention to what's going on in our day-to-day walk, okay? All right? And it said right there, one of the signs is of the uproars of the people, man. Out there in China, well, it's not even just in China, it's worldwide right now. But hey, we're talking about China, man. Hey, those people are riding. Hey, they're going, getting their money out the banks, man, okay? Hey, because shit's happening, man. Shit's happening worldwide, and it's eventually going to hit here in America. That's going to hit here the worst, man. Okay? The Lord's saving the best for last, man.
That's why we prophesy that what's coming to America is going to come to the whole earth, you know. Because soon enough, the chip going to be pushed. That's right. Because the money going to fall out. That's why they doing the bank runs, you know. Yep. And we come out here on these streets and we prophesy destruction to everyone. Here's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. So that's you Americans, that's you so-called Chinese, that's you so-called Africans, the whole earth. Woe unto you, man. This is the day of the Lord that we're talking about, man. The Lord Yahushua, he about to come and set this whole earth right. So woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And a lot of this stuff ties into the Rothschilds and these higher ups, these banks, knowing that they have but a short time to rule. You know? So now you got these bank runs, you got the money falling, and then you got these wars being pushed, man. Soon enough, World War III is gonna come, and it's gonna be fought with nuclear missiles.
That's right.
And that's all tied in because it's all a plan to the elites, man. Because guess what? What they want to establish? The new world order, man. And because they got it's called order out of chaos, man. So all these countries and all this worldwide, this recession is going to be worldwide, man. So it's going to happen in China. It's going to happen in Germany. It's going to happen in all across the world, man. So that what? We're going to have uprisings, which we see in biblical prophecy, because what? Economically, the system is broke. This is broke, man. And that's all prophecy according to the Bible, man. And that's why it's coming down with great wrath, man.
Try to get an emergency precept Bible shot. This is Revelation, real quick. Can you get Revelation 13:16? Look up that word causes. Because the brother made a point, man. He said that this is orchestrated, basically by those elites, man. The Rothschild, okay? All right. Hey, those top Edomites, man. Hey, from the house of Amalek, man. Okay. This is Revelation 13 and Salakia. Revelation 13:16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. And basically, look, all roads are going to lead to the RFID microchip, okay, which is the mark of the beast. All right. Everything is going to that, man. All right. But hey, as the brother, he made that point in that statement about how this is orchestrated by those Rothschilds. Can you look up that word causing?
Yeah, it's causing Phael. It say to make with the name of things made, to produce, to construct, form,
to produce and to form. Okay, keep going.
Fashion,
to
be the author of the cause.
Yeah, the author and the cause. So Esau basically, he's gonna orchestrate something. All right, or numerous events, all right, to happen all at once. So then this fucking chip, all right, their solution to the chaos that's gonna happen onto the people, man.
Right.
Okay. And we know that chip is the mark of the beast, because that's gonna be your currency, man. Okay. That's gonna be everything. Your currency, all right. Your ID.
That's right.
Your tracking device, all right. That's that mark to basically brand you, to say, yeah, you're Esau's slave, man.
Right. It's to make ready, to prepare, and to make one thing or something, the renter want anything. That's basically it. That's it, bro.
If I may, because it leads right back into the chip. Because what happens when bad times hit, people look to what? The government. The same government that set up this fall. This is Genesis chapter 47, verse 15. And when the money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came to Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? So the money failed in Egypt then. The money is going to fail in America today. The money failed in every major society. Okay? Verse 18. When that year was ended, they came to him the second year and said unto him, we will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also had our herds of cattle. It says there is not aught left in the sight of my Lord but our bodies and our lands. So hey man, when these people don't have anything, they'll give themselves. All right, and that's exactly what Esau wants. That's how he's gonna minister this microchip into play, man. All right, when the people have nothing, man. All right, hey, they're gonna come and be like, hey, fuck it. Hey, go ahead and put the chip in me. All right, I'll be a part of the beast system.
I got a piece of it.
Moab will take the fucking chip.
Oh yes.
They already, to be honest, they already got it, because they have the system all the way out there, man. Hey, with them, with their economy and everything, man. Hey, without the social security number and stuff like that, hey, they got a program systematically. If you have a bad score, hey, guess what? You can't go certain places. You restricted for certain things, man.
Yep.
So that system is already implemented out there already,
Yep.
man.
Yep. It's like a biometrical credit system.
That's right.
All right. And they set it up like the brother said, man. Hey, you got some unpaid parking tickets. You can't leave out the country. Or you can't gain access to these certain areas of the country, man. You can't gain access to certain benefits. You can't work at certain places. You know, you can't get certain type of loans and things of that nature. You know, so all these things are coming. This is all ushering in that microchip, the RFID microchip. All right, hey, they want to microchip everybody on the goddamn planet. And before they do that, they're gonna put you in such straits. All right, they're gonna cause Salaki Yahweh Shem Yahshai is causing a famine. He's causing a famine in the land. To do what? To cause hunger. Okay? To cause food prices to go up.
That's right.
When people can't afford to eat, hey, fuck it, they eat themselves. And what? To keep them from eating themselves, what? You come with the solution. Here you go, here's a microchip. We're gonna civilize society again. We're gonna make things progressive again. All you gotta do is take this mark, be down with the beast, all right? Denounce God, and say, I am your God, man. All right, hey, they get the same disposition of that Nebuchadnezzar bitch ass.
Yeah.
You know, he said, hey, everybody got to bow down to me, man. I'll be your God. Same thing with 300, with Xerxes. He said, only bow down, man. I'll give you, hey, I'm a generous God. I'll give you all your wildest imaginations. You know, and that's the same shit, man. Hey, Satan tempted the Lord. All right, when he hungered 40 days and 40 nights, he showed him all the kingdoms of the earth. And he said, bow down to me and all this is yours, man. It's the same fucking devil, the same quid pro quo. Like,
I got a precept. This Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which it don't matter where hand you put it in, you say hand. So you can put it in any hand, you're going to fucking steal it. You know, because you worship it by all.
Hey, and when you look up that word hand, it goes to the dominant hand, so it don't matter. Whatever hand that you right with, and that's what the Lord is going into, man.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Power God, which is poured out without mystery, and the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels. There in the presence of the Lamb, you're going to be destroyed in front of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, all of you wicked 2/3 that follow and worship this beast system, man. You know, you gonna get punished for that, man, because you're going off. You know, when you following after these devils, man, and proclaiming them to be your God instead of following after the true power of Yahweh Shah, man. Y'all seeking to everything else, man. Y'all following wicked holidays, man. They already about pushing that wicked Christmas now. You see it's all in the stores and selling it now, man. You know, because it's start from the Halloween now to the Christmas, man. You know, but hey, everybody ain't got no money now. Now a lot of this shit is dead. You know, ain't nobody really buying, celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving. You know, and you know you good together for us. I mean, so you ain't gotta worry about none of that, you know, because hey, everything is going down now.
hey, look at this, man. This is an empty fucking store we standing in front of, man. All right, look at this shit. Look at that shit across the street, man. Boarded up, man. All right, I don't know. Can I move this?
If people know the history.
Look at that shit.
If people know the history of Chicago, like this particular street, State Street, was a huge place of a business, man. Like you weren't able to walk, like not like really, what's the word I'm looking for? Easily up and down these streets like that. You would be bumping into people. Now, I mean, what you got? A few people here and there. But if you were here back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, man, this shit would have been packed on a Saturday, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Got a precept for that. There's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3.
Perfect.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, right? And the grinding, which is the working, and all these businesses are ceasing, man. And it's not just in Chicago, all over America. Because I'm from Miami, same thing downtown. We pan the camera and be like, look at this shit done. It's through, man. You know, soon enough, these businesses gonna fall out, pay less fall. They got the cheapest shoes,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Dollar General and shit. You know
Right.
how they closing stores. Everything costs $1. That's what let you know the economy is failing, man. That's
right.
It's gonna lead to the chip, man.
Right. Hey, let me try to get this real quick.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 10. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills.
So what's the fish gate? It's the markets. All right? The crashing of the hills that goes into your financial hub. All right? Hey, there's going to be a great market crash, man. All right? See, the thing, hey, what's about to hit America is going to be far worse than 2008, 2009, man. All right? This is hey, man, 2008, 2009, that's a cakewalk compared to what's coming, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a complete and total collapse. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's like I said, because it's gonna be a global collapse. You know?
Yeah.
Everywhere, nowhere you can run.
Yeah.
People telling me I'm gonna go back here. No, it's gonna collapse there. What the fuck you talking about? And a lot of these things is going down.
That's right.
What I was going to say is it says in Revelation, basically once America goes down, what happens? All the merchants of the other lands, they're going to weep and wail, man.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be making any money off of this place, man.
Yep.
Their economy's going to tank.
Right, because America, it became, when America established the petrodollar, it became a consumer society.
Yeah.
All right, all these other countries, they had to buy up hordes of American dollars in order to trade, and that allowed you Americans your way of life that you enjoyed for so long. But what? Now that all these countries are ditching the U.S. dollar, now that they're leaving the U.S. economy, what? You're going to start to feel it. All right, your cost of living is getting ready to go up drastically, exponentially. All right, your standard of living is going to decrease exponentially. You're going to have more people in the hood, more drugs, more crackhead Edomites. All right, bugging out. All right, and what, man? You're going to have more bank runs.
Yeah.
You're going to have more economic collapses. You're going to have more crying in the fish gates, man.
Right, that's right.
You know.
And with them bank runs, it's only gonna cause more sedition. Because like the brother said at the beginning of the video, they ain't got enough money to give y'all. So y'all gonna be going to the bank runs, and this shit is gonna turn into riots and shit.
Because that's when the water. Because when I was reading the article, when people were going to withdraw their money, they had the police there.
Right.
The police there had to forcefully get them to call. Wait a minute, nigga, this is my money. The fuck you mean I can't take out my money? It's my money. Give me my damn money. And that's the sentiment that people are going through over there in China. And real soon, that's going to spread to the United States, man. All right? But guess what? It's going to turn into gunplay real quick. It's going to turn into chaos real quick. All right? You have some?
Yeah, this is Zephaniah 1 and 11. It says, how ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down.
That's right.
All they that bear silver are cut off.
It says Maktesh. Maktesh goes into the financial hubs. All right? And they're getting cut down. So like, the whole, go ahead. Yeah, no, the whole thing of the lesson was what? These financial hubs, these financial markets are failing. They're going to continue to fail. All right, what happened right before the economic crash 2008, 2009? Banks started failing. Well, guess what? Banks are now failing. All right, back to back to back. It starts off with smaller banks, and then before you know it, bigger banks start to fail, man. All right, and then once the bigger banks start to fail, here come layoffs. All right, here comes the hardship. Here comes the fucking boom.
Well, to be honest, layoffs start is really the beginning of it, man.
Yep.
Because guess what? They can't pay the workers. If you can't pay the workers, they won't have no bank. So when they start cutting jobs and stuff, that's when you start paying attention to certain things, man. That's with the economy. When they start cutting jobs, their business start to shut down. Hey, they got to cut back hours. They got to make up that money that they was giving to the people to come to hold their business up now, man.
Hey, the store right across the street from us, that was open about a month ago, and now it's shut down. You know, it's through. So the Lord is tearing this economy down now.
And then,
The whole fucking field is smoke.
and going into that city of Maktesh, like when you go into that history, that like in the ancient world, that was basically the Wall Street of that time period, okay? And basically, look, man, Wall Street is gonna tank, man. It's been fucking doing crappy this whole fucking year, man.
That's right.
This whole year, man, it's been failing, man.
Yeah.
All right, and it's gonna, hey, man, Once this shit really hits, man, you people are gonna fucking suffer, man.
Hey, and you can tell too because guess what? A lot of these businesses, they went in the stock market and buying bonds and stuff. What are they doing? They buying their own bonds and reselling them, man. I tell you a lot with the economy, man. Because when it is that companies have to buy their own stocks, we have that, man. Never. Only because they know that the money is over with. So they want to bring all the money they can so that when this thing collapses, they can be on the other side of it because they play both sides.
Yeah.
They play both sides. You got something, brother?
Yeah, I also wanted to say that when you come down to it, you have a lot of these banks. What do? They merge with one another. You know, and they actually be borrowing money from one another and stuff, but they don't meet the criteria that they're supposed to have because every bank has a specific amount of money that they're supposed to have, man. You know, so they get the borrowing from different other banks.
Yeah.
This is James chapter 5, starting in verse 1.
Yeah.
It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are walking. Your gold."
And that goes into you international bankers, man. This whole fucking setup, man. Hey, your riches are cankered, all right? And you got everything by ill-gotten gain, man. Hey, the Lord's not gonna allow your system to flourish, man. We're seeing the downfall of this shit, man. It's a beautiful thing, man.
It says, verse 3, it says, "Your gold and your silver is cankered." It says, "And the rust of them shall be a witness against you." And you saw that in Venezuela. Their dollar didn't have so much value that they cast it out in the street. They show you that in the movie Iron Legend.
Yep.
When he go into the building and whatnot, they saw the safe. And the money was just all over the ground. They were stepping on it. Why? Because it had no value. They couldn't pay for it.
They showed you that in the road. All right, they were walking around. There was just money every fucking where. Hey, Resident Evil. 28 days later, and hey, the streets are littered with paper money, man. Because what? None of that shit means anything, man. You know?
That's all we invested in.
I was just gonna say, in all the video games when we talking about Resident Evil, everything is fucking running. It's fucking all fucked up, man. Streets, cars is into buildings and shit. And people riding and shit. But like you said, the money every fucking where is no value. Everything all fucked up. People hiding out because they know vultures out there to get them. There's a lot of these people gonna turn into cannibals, like the fucking game that's promoted anyway, cannibalism. You know, eating each other and shit, man. You know, and it's promoted that fucking bullshit that Esau be pushing, putting vaccines and shit, man. It promotes all that. Right?
Yeah. Center for Disease Creation.
Yep.
You have something, Ramon?
No, I was actually saying that's why we invested in these spiritual shekels, man.
That's right.
Sure, it's up in heaven. Because when shit go down, it's gonna be a level playing field for everybody. You could be rich, stay in a fucking penthouse, and when shit go down, what you gonna have? Nothing. You know, you're gonna have the wrath of the Lord. Listen, we pushing this work. You know, I got Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 actually.
I may make a disclaimer. Hey, it's GMS Spiritual Shekels. All right, like and subscribe. Hit the like button. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. GMS Miami Spiritual Shekels. The water. Here's Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So right, this is why we out here on the streets, week in and week out, whether it be hot as hell, whether it be cold, and shit, we want to be kept in that time. So the Lord can keep us during the hour of temptation. And keep means to guard, attend to carefully. You know? That's why we doing this, man.
That's right. Two quick ones.
This is Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath,
Perfect.
but righteousness delivereth from death. And I'm going to jump down to verse 9. A hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. Okay? And that goes into what the brother was saying. Look, man, we're worried about the spiritual things, man. The spiritual treasures, not this carnal bullshit out here, man. Okay? We work, you know, deal with our daily jobs, you know, so we can pay, you know, the bills and all that. But we're not invested in America, man. All right, we're like spiritual poker players, man. All right, and we're putting all our chips with Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We're going all in with that, man. All right, we're not dealing with this fucking place called America, man. That's right. This place gonna be fucking destroyed, man.
That's right.
This is going into what the brother was saying about the spiritual shekels. This is Wisdom Solomon chapter 6, verse 21. It says, if your delight be dead in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, when ye may reign, that ye may reign forever. And the thing is, the brother was talking about going into the spiritual shepherds. You know, it says in Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom, and all things shall be added unto you, man. You know, so hey, you build up the spiritual bank account and stuff, you're gonna have more. You're investing in something good, man. You know, because guess what? We're gonna have unlimited riches, man. We're gonna have slaves that's gonna go out there and work in the minefields, man. You know, we're gonna have abundance, man. You know.
Because they say what? Wisdom knowledge should be the civilian of our time. So the times that we're approaching when they setting up the new world order, man, and guess what? We're going to lean to who? Yahweh Shema Shai. But the rest of the world is going to lean to who? Meaning Esau. Because guess what? It's already being prepared, man. That's what these bank runs and things, the society, the recession, even these worlds, these companies going cashless, man. Yeah. Hey, it all lead back to what? The FRD chip, man. This Isaiah 36, verse 6. It say, lo, that trust in the stab of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it, man. And that's what it is. Because all these people are leaning on what? The society. They trust in the government, man. Hey, these people is fucked, man. If you don't have Yahweh Shema Shai on your team, and you do, man. It say, so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him, because all these people trust in who? Babylon, man. Hey, all these people, even if you over there in Asia, man. Hey, guess what? China or Germany or ever that, man. You trust in that president, man. And guess what? Hey, they gonna be ashamed because they all in cahoots, man. All of them are gonna establish the mark of the beast. And soon you're gonna take it if you were trusting in them, man. Yeah, I got it right here. This is a rock. That's true, right? It's a rock. Yeah. This a rock. Yeah, it just cut all the way off. This 27, verse 27. It say, he that work mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know where it comes.
Right. So when you work mischief, it's going to fall upon you. This entire banking system, it was built upon fractional reserve banking.
That's right.
What is that? You give me $10, I loan out $9. 9 of your dollars to strangers off the confidence that you don't come back the next day asking, give my motherfucking $10. So essentially, that's why these bank runs are so dangerous. That's why the Chinese are going crazy right now because of these bank runs, man. And if they get more and more popular, because these banks don't have your money in there.
Yeah, they only have like 10%.
10% fractional reserve banking.
They only have 10% of
of the holdings.
Yeah, the holdings in the banks, man.
Yep.
That ain't shit, man. 10%.
10%. And then what? In the event, man, the FDIC is so fucking crooked. Hey, in the event something happens where they lose your money, they have 99 years to pay you back, man.
It's only up to like 100,000.
Yeah, and that's in the real small fine print when you sign for your banking shit. It'll say FDIC. All right, this man's the goddamn devil. But what? All his mischief is falling upon him. All his world systems is fucked up. So,
this Revelation 18, start at 1. After these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory, and cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, it is fallen, and it will become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a crate of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings and of the earth, and have committed fornication with her.
Man, all these kingdoms, they all got in league with America. They all got in league with fractional reserve banking. They all got in league with this bullshit. And what? Like the brother said, they fucked themselves. Right. All right? They see the scam. That's why all these world countries, hey, they're ditching the American dollar because they see the scam. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by anything tangible. It's just pieces of fucking paper. Debt.
You know what's so beautiful about that because it doesn't matter anyway. Because when you go to war, hey, even back in World War II or World War I, man, hey, they always implement a law that's called like bail-ins, man. So guess what? When you go to war, they can come take your money anyway, so that they can go to war and use your money to finance it, man.
And you can't do anything
And
about
you
it.
can't do nothing about it, man.
And the merchants of the earth are wax rich,
Y'all about to-
through the abundance of our delicacy. Because hey, y'all had got rich off America. Y'all was prospering off this shit, and now y'all about to fall now, man. Y'all about to get y'all trying to figure out how to huddle up. Now y'all like a football team. Now everybody want to get together to come against America now, man. Y'all huddling up and shit now, man. Like trying to figure out the game plan. But your game plan is your destruction. Y'all going into slavery as
It's
well.
already written. It's already written, man.
That's right.
This is a scripted movie, man. Hey, like this witch. They got this fucking witch up in Hollywood. He one of the top demons. He got Elon Musk. And he said it though. The wisest thing this fucking dude said was we living in a simulation, man. On some high shit. He told Joe Rogan high ass this shit.
Yeah.
But it was the truth.
It's the truth, yeah.
It's already written, man. And that's why Esau is doing what? Get Revelation 12 and 12, man. Because Esau know that this script is already written, man. On the left hand side. But see, finish that out.
There's a lot more athletes that don't want to do something.
But Esau know this is written, man. At least in this society, they know this is written, man. It ain't gonna be no loopholes, man. Y'all ass going to slavery.
That's
This
right.
kingdom is going down. It ain't gonna be a goddamn thing to do about it.
Nothing.
Israel is the apple of the Lord's eye, man. We couldn't run from our judgment.
Right.
Esau is a joke. Read, man.
He
knew we do look like that's right. What a joke, man. Come on, I want to see his fingers, man. He probably got them fingers.
You talking about the fingers.
You know he got that's right.
The chicken fingers.
Salt your face, man. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues. The plagues is about to come, all the pestilence, all the destruction is about to come to this place. The Lord talking about telling the elect to come up out of this bullshit, man. You know? Because, hey, man, hey, bro, how we going to come out? The Lord going to deliver us from the chariots, man. Lord willing, man, we can be a part of that number.
Yeah, because the 2/3, and the 2/3 gonna get smashed, man. All these niggas that's walking past all bored down and shit, they getting smashed, man. How about you? How a shot gonna steamroll them? He gonna steamroll their children. He gonna steamroll their wicked ass, man.
That's right.
Man, you want me to...
No, you going
This is one. For her sins have reached into heaven, and the Most High Power God have remember her iniquity. Reward her as she rewarded you, and double into her according to her works.
Right, Salaki. It said the Lord remembered her iniquity. What are her iniquities? Slavery, all this debauchery, all this wickedness, man, that's going on. All right, and speaking of the devil himself. But look, man, the Lord remembered that, man. Don't you crackers? What you say? Yeah, clouds, man. Hey, don't you crackers out there say never forget 9/11, the Alamo, Pearl Harbor? What makes you think the Lord gonna forget about what you did to the Israelites? He remembered them iniquities. Go ahead. So the Lord remembered that. He required that which is past, man. You know, that's Esau's favorite line. That was the past. Can't we all just get along? Hell no. Read.
In the cup which she have filled to her double. So you're gonna get double of that, man. So and you cut from the stomach over the stomach the baby. You might feed a fucking lion to your stomach to get the baby out. And you never know how fucking drastic it is, man. But we gonna meditate, tell them.
Hey, we don't know. All right? We don't even know. We don't even got it physically to even think it, man. That's why when the Lord put that spirit on us, man, we gonna wreak fucking havoc, man. Straight up, man. And they know it. All the spoil walking past, man.
That's right.
Go
Spoiled.
ahead. Yep. Oh yeah, she was wetter than the captain of the swim team. Go ahead, man. You know how this shit.
How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit and grieve, and I am no widow, and should see no sorrow. But you think nothing gonna happen to your bitch ass, man. But guess what, man? A lot of things gonna happen to your bitch ass, man. Bitch ass eat. You ain't going nowhere, man. Your ass gonna get fucked up and you going to slavery. With your fucking peasants, your fucking low-level ass Edomites, they gonna get burnt up, man. But you elites, man, y'all gonna bring them low-level ass motherfuckers, man, and they gonna get their backs with right along with you.
Everybody gotta get it, man. Hey, the Most High handing out judgments, man, like Oprah handing out the fucking TV, man. Alright. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
That's good.
Therefore should her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh, who judges her. You're gonna get judged, man. You gonna get everything that's gonna happen to you, man. Shit wicked. And man, all this wickedness, man, hey man, that's why a lot of shit gotta get put to death out here, because you did this, man. So, hey man, you gonna have to pay for all this wickedness, homosexuality out there, the water being polluted, the air being polluted, it said every foul spirit is here, man.
Hey, you can't name one finger. You can't name on one finger anything America has did to not be destroyed.
God.
Not nothing.
Verse 9.
So actually, they begging to be destroyed right about now, man. Drag queens reading the kids. They down on their knees begging the Lord to burn this shit.
Yeah, one showed the crotch. He showed his crotch.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is the reasoning, man. You gotta think about this. 5 years old, 6 years old. You can't let me buy a beer. You just a kid. Let me go to the club. You just a kid. You can't even buy an energy drink. Oh, you're just a kid. But let me choose my gender. Oh. Sign on the line, little buddy.
You know best.
This man is a pedophile, man, and a freak.
Verse 9. And the kings of the earth who committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
That's right, because all these people got rich out this place,
That's
man.
right.
And they can't get rich no more, man. Hey, America built up China the way it is, man. Built up Russia and that, man. Because of all the things that...
Yeah, man. I hate the motherfucker. Go ahead, man.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come.
1 hour, man. This place all get burnt up, man. Because that's the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai when the ice and the missiles can show on this place. Hey, it's great riddance for this place, man. We can't wait till this place gets destroyed, man. Because the downfall of this place and destroying this place is the wrath of Quan Yasharala, man. Our kingdom's coming next, man. And we putting all y'all in slavery, man. That's right.
Non-stop.
You got something, buddy?
This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 26, and it says, "Thus saith the Lord power, remove the diadem and take off the crown. This shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low, and abase him that is high. I will overturn.
That's what's happening, Salaki. All right, read that one part again, the last part.
It says, this shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low, and abase him that is high.
And that's what the Lord's doing, man. All right, he's exalting his men, all right, through his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, and he's abasing Esau, man. Hey, what does it say? Is there no more wisdom in Teman? All right. Hey, no one's looking to Esau Edom for guidance anymore. Hey, because as the scriptures say, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. People are finding out that all this dude produces is death.
Right.
Death, and more death.
Counterproductive.
You know?
And it says, verse 27, I will overturn it, and it shall be no more, until he come whose right it is, and I will give it him. And how does kingdoms go down, man? By war. Hey, but just kingdoms being brought down spiritually. But hey, the physical aspect is coming, man. You know?
Hey, the Lord got exposed. He got exposed. He got to defame it, man. And then he got to take him down, man. Straight up. This place is wicked as all hell, man.
Y'all got the book of Habakkuk. I'm gonna just start at verse 1. Chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's what we doing. We watching, man. You know. Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And the vision ain't talking about you finna get a new car or a new house. No, the vision is the prophecies that's gonna go down in the earth, man. And that's eventually gonna lead to us being delivered and our kingdom being set up. But verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And we seeing the Lord moving, man, in the earth right now. We seeing earthquakes in diverse places, volcanic eruptions. You just had the fucking hurricane over there in the Bahamas. That was unprecedented, you know. It all over the fucking earth right now. You see all the prophecies coming to pass. You seen the vision right before our eyes, man. But verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith, right? And he who is lifted up, whose soul is not upright in him, is Esau, the so-called white man. And we exposing his ass, man. He's lifted up. He's proud. He think that he's going to continue to rule. That's why he's bringing in this new world order and all that bullshit.
I claim it.
He private.
His ass going straight to
He
the
through.
bro.
He see his kingdom finished. But Esau, his look more stout than his fellows, man.
That's quoted in my head.
Devil, man.
Pass like he was shit, like nigga,
You through.
y'all ain't on shit. He like Lord, he talking shit. The Lord ain't on shit. Like he ain't gonna get fucked up, and the Lord gonna kill your bitch ass.
That's right. That's
Right.
But it's true cutting him, and that's why he's taking down brothers' patience, because it's hurting him. He don't want to hear about him falling down. But shit, ancient Babylonian, they got conquered. The ancient Persians got conquered. So you think you're gonna rule forever?
Right.
Hell no.
Rome fell.
Right.
Hey, but ultimately, you know what it really is, though? The Lord, hey, you got these Edomites, hey, they prideful as fuck, but the Lord is hardening their heart.
Yeah,
Hey, the same thing he did to Egypt, man, with Pharaoh. The same thing in the book of Joshua when they was fighting against the Amorites. The Lord hardened their heart so that they can fight against us, man, so that he can show his glory, and that's what's coming, man. The Lord power about to be renounced on this earth, man. Letting you know who is the real God and power of this universe, man. That's right. And that's Yahweh Bashar Shai, man. That's
Right.
No, I just got more. I got more. Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. In America, U.S. has, 64% of the world's military. They got army bases everywhere. The petrodollar, you know. He don't keep it at home. He goes conquering, killing, slaughtering, you know, taking resources.
Yeah.
This is talking about the so-called white man. Who else?
That's right.
Verse, it says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is his death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right. That's talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? Right. So Esau, yeah, you done had your time. You done increase. You done gain these nations and gather them to yourself. But the scriptures say, woe unto you, destruction to you, man. Your pride has deceived you. Your pride has deceived you, man. The Lord has a plan for you. The Lord has given you a set amount of time for you to rule, and once it's over, that's it. Be ruling.
That's right.
Oh, hey, the scripture says that the Lord's going to put a strong illusion upon you, man. And that's exactly what it is. You know, you're pretty much like Peter Griffin when he was trying to pick the frog up with the piece of wood, it just kept falling. And that's what you're doing with your kingdom, man, but it's not happening.
That's right, bro.
It's slipping through your fingers like butter, man.
That's right.
I got. Can I get two quick ones? You got some?
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, then you go first. Now.
It's Obadiah 1. And, 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, Thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks, who
Yeah,
is
their
the
pride-
habitation is high.
It said their pride has deceived them, man. And that goes back to what the brother was talking about. Hey, the Lord hardeneth their heart, man. Man, their kingdom is falling and they're getting more prideful, man. Ain't that some shit, bro?
Yep. Who habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Now, that's the Lord hardened you. The Lord deceived you, man. You got deceived. You think you was gonna deceive the Lord, but he deceived your dumb ass.
That's the what? That's what Romans saying what? The deceivers is his, man.
Right?
Hey, this all the Lord show. You not stopping y'all by Shemel Rashai. He said that he's gonna raise you up and bring your bitch ass down.
That's
man.
right.
So you
And that's
think-
what it is.
So you ain't gonna be walking around saying who gonna stop me. And you damn Edomites, you crackers are going into slavery.
Right.
Thus saith the Bible. Cause hey man, y'all gonna have to pay for all the wickedness your ancestors did. Hey man,
Shit, them right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
Hey, laugh now and die later. Because hey, a lot of you damn crackers wanna laugh, think it's funny, think we some goddamn jokes. We just standing out here saying some shit. Nah, man, we telling you the truth. We are giving you your sentence. We are the judges. We the judges of the earth, so we telling you what it is, man. And you damn crackers are gonna get it, man. Y'all gonna feel it, man. When we put our fucking foots on your neck, Lord willing, and we gonna be wait until the Lord get to put the fury on you first, man. Y'all people gonna feel that fucking shit, man. And you gonna wish y'all never did nothing to the children of Israel, man.
Yeah, let me
This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 21. It says, they got themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our power shall cut them off. You all are going to fall by your own devices. 'Cause guess what? The curses are coming upon you. You know, then you got your own Edomites. You know what I'm saying? That's one ready to take you down, man. You got Russia. You know, you got Germany. They ready to take you down, man. And they're going to use their sword. So your own weapon, your own blessing is going to be used against you to get taken down.
I got this last scripture. This is I'm gonna give this to Rock 10 and 8. So like I'm gonna start at 4. Rock 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set it one that is profitable. Alright? Hey, so the power of the earth is in the Lord's hands. Hey, the Lord's got Esau exalted right now. Hey, this is his this is his blessing getting played out, man. Alright, hey, but his blessing is ending right now. Okay? Hey, you know they got those what is that sandal that clock thing? The hourglass.
Hourglass.
You know,
I said it.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, that sand is
It's
getting
driven
low,
out.
man. It's draining, man.
Hey, they tell you in Job, man, they shall have what? They perform their enterprise, but the Lord shall overthrow it. Hey, because the Lord let you set this up, but the Lord is coming to crash on your party, man. That's it. It's a lot, bro.
It's all good, and clearly, hey, the Lord needs to set up, the righteous men, man, because can you get real quick, Wisdom of Solomon 6, like the last, I always forget, I think it's like 27.
Yeah.
All right? Hey, this earth needs new management, okay? The Lord's gonna set up one that's more profitable, man. That's gonna rule this earth in righteousness, okay? In equity. Not this this madness that's going on, this wickedness. All right?
It's where's the Solomon 6 and 24. It say, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world.
Yeah, and when you go into that word welfare, it means like a good estate. So with these righteous men that have this wisdom, the world is going to be in a good estate. Because clearly the earth is mourning, it's dying out. All right, everything's failing, and that's because Esau Edom is ruling. All right, he's ruling, and everything is on the brink of destruction, man.
Right. It say, and a wise king is the upholding of the people.
That's right. All right.
I got a quick preset for that one too. So it's gonna say time up. The Lord is profitable, and that's your Abishai, the son of the Heavenly Father, who y'all call Jesus. He's gonna come, he's gonna take the earth, and his elect is gonna be set up under him. We're gonna rule forever, man. It's God's upon the earth and the universe.
That's facts.
I want to get this Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies.
Right.
Hey, because you brought it out, man, earlier. A lot of brothers have been bringing it out. Hey, as your kingdom falls, man, our kingdom is rising, okay? Hey, the Lord's about balance, man. He's going to destroy your bitch ass. You're going into slavery, and we're going to get a salvation, and we're going to have that dominion, man.
That's right.
And you can't do nothing about it, man.
Yes.
You got it, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know, and hey, the kingdom start with us, man. You know, Israelites are finding out that hey, righteousness is the way to go, man. That it's actually more beneficial. Like it says in Joshua, the first chapter, it says that if we do the laws, statutes, commandments, hey, we're gonna be prosperous, man. You know. Look, our people follow the ways of the heathens and stuff, and look what it got you. You know, it got you killing one another. It got you at the bottom, man. It got you thinking you doing good and stuff when actually you doing wrong. And we hope this was edifying. We'd like to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
number one is the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect which will speak. Shalom, shalom,
Abba. That was mighty.